In this video, we're going to go over exactly the tip that I give people to get rid of pesky neck pain and headaches while you're driving in the car. Hey, hope your day is going awesome. My name is Dr. Seth King. I'm the owner of Limitless Physical Therapy and Performance in Rochester Hills, Michigan. And I want to give you a tip because this is such a helpful piece of information if you're dealing with neck problems, headaches, stiffness, things like that while you're driving the car. And listen, I understand, first and foremost, a lot of us aren't driving as much, but a lot of us also have a lot of increased stress with what's going on in the world right now. And let's just be even more honest here. Some of you out there deal with some road rage, right? That idiot cuts you off in front of your car or swerves or whatever it might be that kind of gets you going while you're driving. That creates extra stress in a lot of our necks. And this is something that I give to so many of my patients, anyone really that has any sort of commute for work or just driving to and from relatives' homes or whatever it might be, even short drives. This is going to be really helpful for you to be able to manage that neck stiffness, pain, headaches, all that stuff that's going on with you. Okay, so here's the tip. This is exactly how you do it. Step number one is we get into a nice chin-tucked position. We get as tall as we can. Give yourself some length on the back of your neck. Stretch some of that stuff out back there. Sit up nice and tall, taller than what you normally do in the car. That's step one. Step number two, here's the trick. This is the moneymaker right here. You adjust your rear view mirror while you are in that tall, stretched out position. Now, the reason that this works so well is that as we are driving and getting stressed out and the idiots are out there, and listen, look, I'm in Michigan, and in the wintertime, even though you would think that we all know how to drive well in ice and in snowy conditions, well, there are a lot of people who seem to have never done it before in their life. So the magic of this tip is that when we find ourselves falling out of that nice, stretched out, pain relieving position, when we look to check our rear view mirror, we get an immediate visual response that we are not in the right position. What that does, tells our brain, hey, head, neck, go ahead and straighten up. Gives us that little tiny bit of a reminder that is enough to get us to straighten out, get some of that stuff stretched out in the backs of your neck, and have a better experience, less pain, and more pain relief when you're driving. So I want to be crystal clear and very honest with you. The research out there that we have on posture says that there is no perfect posture that exists. We are all made beautifully different, and we are able to tolerate positions and postures and curvatures in our spine very well sometimes, and some of us are not able to tolerate them. So you shouldn't focus on having perfect posture. What you should focus on is not staying in one posture for long periods of time. And this is what we think causes the majority of this neck stiffness and tightness at the base of the skull, that's called the suboccipital region, while you're driving. It's because oftentimes we find ourselves sinking away from the headrest, that stuff tightens up, and we don't change positions, and therein lies the mistake. So that's the ticket, no pun intended, for how you deal with this stuff when you're in the car, when you're driving, and when things get a little bit stressful out there on the road. I just want you to remember that your best posture is your next posture. Don't over focus on having perfect posture and having to stay like this against the headrest the entire drive. No. The rear view mirror trick that we went over is meant to give you a little bit of a reminder that perhaps you've sunken forward and it's time to reset. Hey, thank you so much for watching. And if you found this valuable, please like it, subscribe to our channel so we can make more good stuff like this for you. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you've tried it, how amazing it felt to kind of have that reset position that you always know to go to.